Okay. All right. Okay. There we go. Move this over to here. And then click on this farm. Sound is a little low. I don't know if it's low on the stream end, but it's low on my end. Just checking. YouTube is okay. Yeah, no, YouTube moved over. Okay, good. This will be a much shorter stream than yesterday's freaking marathon. Another mini shipping bin. Let's pop this one in. I don't know if I need to pop it in the barn. Might be better to pop it either in the greenhouse or by this shed. We're Wednesday. Okay, so I do need to watch Queen of Sauce today. While we're out and about. What on earth was I working on the last time we played too? That is a great question. Really great question to ask myself. Okay, we got the pond, so I think we were gonna try and get sturgeon. I don't know if I have sturgeon. I'll check my fridge. We need sturgeon eggs to make caviar. I think some of my chickens hate me. Okay. We need to just do run around and do a pet on everybody in here. I have my door shut. Is the door shut for these guys outside? Because why are they all inside? It's pretty late in the morning. No, it's open. Okay. Strange. I can buy an auto collector now for that other barn. Is the thing. I should probably do that. You know what? Actually, we should put the mini shipping bin in. We should put the mini shipping bin in here because I can afford to. I can build a bin that it's outside because I don't want this one outside. Shoot, can I not get rid of this now? There we go. Okay. It just had to be empty. Okay. Because now what we'll do is put this one in with these guys. And now that will now. So that one can be placed indoors. Okay, let's watch Queen of Sauce before we go to bed. Or we are not going to bed yet. That's so early. So early. Okay, we have fish, but do we have sturgeon? Carp, smallmouth bass, herring, bream, herring, sardine, herring, salmon. Can I use salmon to make caviar? I'm gonna have to check the other fridge. I'm gonna put the salmon in there just to see. Chub chub, carp, rainbow trout, sturgeon. Okay. Because I know 100%, I know for sure we can use the sturgeon. So let's put this sturgeon that's been sitting in our fridge forever into a pond. And see what happens. Okay, and then we should probably get going to town. I think I need to buy bait from Willie as well. Okay, so we're gonna go to town. We're gonna talk to Marnie. Oh, I have to go to the general store too. I should pick up some seeds and stuff to use for that field down there. We're getting a Shane cutscene. Oh dear. Okay. Excuse, something's out cold. This guy does not have a plan for the future, eh? Purchase animal. No, purchase animals. We want to buy shop. I should probably buy this while I'm here. Get that while I'm here. So we have some of all of this. So let's go down and deal with our crab pots. No, I wanted to gift it to Elliot. I feel like that guy's name should be William, but that's probably just because like he's like very Shakespeare-esque. Okay, and then let's buy some more bait. Yeah, that puts a more serious dent to things. But we're still alright. We gotta find a more efficient way to invest all of this money into something. I have a lot of it. I just need to figure out what to actually do with it. Alright, let's run to Pierre's. That's great. Let's grab this ticket on our way up. I don't think there's anything on the board. Hardwood. Okay, yeah, we gotta give hardwood to Robin. So I need to go to the forest and deal with that, eh? More preserves jars. That's fine. I'm not really gonna use that, I don't think, but yeah, I could. I mean, I'm smallmouth bass to Harvey. I have one of those. I can just give him. Okay, we did that, and now all right, what is it? I have 9 sprinklers, I think, at least. No, I think it's 13. Yeah, I have enough days for these. We planted at least 100 of a crop, right? So let's get this to a multiple of that, and then 16. Yeah, we have enough days for that as well. We don't have quite enough for replant of them though. But let's see what we can do. Just make sure I don't have an open slot there for those guys. Alright, and then we're gonna hoe out. Is there a way to try and get both of those slots? I don't think so. Alright, so we'll plant pumpkins first. I have already romanced Haley at this point. I have been married for like a year, I think, almost in game at this point. Thanks for subscribing, Kieran. We have a couple more sunflower seeds we can grab. How are things going tonight? Favorite season is probably summer. Yeah, like you can grow starfruit, you can grow sunflower seeds. Like that's like my two main go-to things to plant that I like a lot. There's a lot of the activities and festivals that are kind of fun to do during that time of year. It's also just summer, which is like a good season in real life. I had a feeling that was probably the case. Went down at a somewhat reasonable time tonight, then I take it. Good. Yeah, just unwinding by playing Stardew on my Sunday night. May or may not be procrastinating going to bed, but you know, that's how it is. How are you? Yeah, shit, all that, because that's all trash. What's that in there? Where is it? These guys. I want to put one of these guys into here. So that I can not have to come in here to collect stuff. Yeah, also procrastinating sleep. It did. I had a long list of things to do this weekend, and I didn't accomplish a ton of them. Saturday was a lot of just moving snow off of both my roof and my grandparents' roof. So that is what it is. Welcome to winter in Canada. But yeah, now it's like I don't want to go to bed yet. You know, let me have a little fun. Let me play a little bit of Stardew Valley. Just this oil maker. Yay, my animals don't all hate me. Okay, I actually have one too many eggs. I have one too many. Okay, we should also go talk to Crocus. Get the void chicken egg. I'm not sure if I can hatch that, though. I might have to sell something. Probably sell a... I'll sell a regular chicken, right? Because they're individually worth less for their eggs. Alright, the couch. The milk. Move that over into the coop. Milk. What level? I think in Skull Cavern, I've only hit 25 on this file. I haven't really, like, had a good go at it. Yes, yeah, that's how, yeah, the YouTube stream always does have a bit of a lag to it, so I have to keep in mind what I was saying and doing when I'm trying to then respond. Makes it a little odd, because I'll be, like, thinking ahead, like, 5 conversations almost. Alright, I should grab that. Whoops. Yeah, speaking of which, though, I should probably make another pass at Skull Cavern at some point, because it's got a lot. There's a lot of the stuff that I actually need to progress further into the game is down there. Any fun tips? Let me see. Yeah, this is currently your 2. Well, I guess 1, and some people aren't aware of this, you can get down to these stumps down here. I don't know if you were aware of that one yet or not. I didn't discover that until a while. Found secret in the dark tunnel. Let me think. What else? I'm assuming you've unlocked the desert bus since you're asking the Skull Cavern, so that's normally the get that as fast as possible. You're in year 2. Have you gotten to Ginger Island yet? Yeah, the mines are like my favorite part. I bum rush that normally when I start a new file. Alright, do all of that. Oh, I love Haley. Alright, you gotta hear me out, though. Hear me out on this. The first time we played Stardew Valley, she insulted Keenan, which no is not the reason that I picked her. Well, actually kind of is, but for the opposite of what you're probably thinking. I will run and show you how you get there while I explain my story, but Haley. She insulted Keenan. Level 48. Jeez! She's moving. And I said, I'm going to avenge you by romancing her, breaking her heart, and marrying Emily instead. And then I went through her romance plotline, and I was like, nah, you know what? I like this girl. I'm sticking with her. We went enemies to lovers. I had a whole plan. I was like, all right, I'm going to take this girl down a peg. Because she insulted me. She insulted Keaton. We got to take her out. And then, yeah, we did the whole romance thing. And I'm like, okay, never mind. I like her. Anyway, this is my wife now. And now I, romance her most of the time. Like, I speedrun it. Like, the save file I have with the other guys... everybody was like, how did you do it that quick? I had her at the because I know how to romance her, so she danced with you at the flower dance. Like this is why I have a pile of sunflowers. This is one of her favorite things, and they're also, here's a tip: sunflowers, great gift for people. Yeah, she had the redemption arc, man. Like she just she has like a full arc. I liked it. I liked her. You actually get like to see a bit of a personality change, which I find with some of the other ones, they are kind of static in their personality. Maybe right. Okay, nothing in those. Whereas she does kind of change a bit as you go along. What do we have for skills? Yeah, combat needs some still. Fishing, that's why we got the crab pots. I should go to Clint to get this thing broken open while I'm in town. But yeah, like sunflowers are my go-to gift because there's only a handful of people that don't like them. I think of the very sad. I think of the sad characters. So I think it's like Sebastian and Clint don't like them, and even people like Shade, like they like it. Lewis likes it. I think it's basically Sebastian and Clint, and they are one of Haley's favorite gifts. So it helps me romance my wife faster, and it also is very useful for building up the friendship with all of the other villagers for the most part. So Ginger Island, after you complete the community center, spoiler alert, this is you have to complete the community center first. So if you haven't done that, stop listening to me. When you do that, you're getting a note from Willie, and he will unlock this back room. And there will be 3 things you have to collect. So this, you will need battery packs. I can't remember the exact number off the top of my head. I want to say 5. This one, you're going to need hardwood, I believe, to repair the boat. And then the last thing I need is this anchor, and I need to get 5 iridium bars. So that's Skull Cavern locked. So you not only do you have to complete the community center, you have to start exploring the Skull Cavern to finish that part. The other 2 items are pretty easy to get. Romance Alex, and you regret it. He's cool. It has an unfortunate situation. He can still be superficial, and I just roll my eyes. Yeah. Have you finished his whole? Have you got all 14 hearts with him yet? Have you finished his whole story? Yes. So if you get the anchor, that will then you will get to go to Ginger Island, which is an island that is in like not exactly summer, but is you can you can plant crops all year round on it, and it has a bunch of other like quests and things to do that are in addition to the main game. That reminds me, I cannot give you. Yeah, that's a terrible gift. Yeah, I can't remember what this man likes. He doesn't like sunflowers, though, is the problem. So you know he buys a TV with your money. Man just straight up buys a TV. He's like, I need this money for an important thing. And then he just straight up buys a big screen for the bar. Yes, and then so on the island there's a couple other things like you can upgrade your weapons and enchant them similar to like a Minecraft thing. You can put enchantments and things on crops and or not crops, tools and weapons and stuff. Diamonds. You could give him diamonds. Everybody loves diamonds. I don't typically give him that. What? He likes leeks. So sometimes if I can think of to gather them in the spring, I will save those for him. But yeah. He's just a grumpy old guy, really. Plant. Sell that, sell that. Alright, let's get everything put away into chests. can't Skull Cavern, but we can regular mine. This won't get us any iridium, but wait, I think iron. Iron's like our big choke point, I think, right now on my kegs. Nice, a bomb, sick. Oh, you need the Joji Mark stuff. Yeah, and a lot of that is the mines. Except for wine. For the wine, you're either, I think it might occasionally show up in the traveling trader cart, but if you haven't done it yet, if you upgrade your house all the way to the maximum, like there's 3 upgrades. If you do one, the first one is for the marriage, the second one you can get children, and the third one you get the, I can't think of, the casks in the basement. And then you can put those in there, and it will let you age wine up to like purple star, iridium quality, but you only have to age it for a little bit to get it to the silver quality you need. Medic shards or skull cavern, basically. Dinosaur egg, skull cavern for the dinosaur mayonnaise. The void salmon is like a whole wizard quest line. Which I haven't actually started in this file yet. But I could. Which reminds me, I actually got to do something for that. So, town. Let me go get the rest of my fish, maybe? Question mark? Yeah, I think, let me check that bundle again. Most of it is, so this is the casks. Ancient fruit, you get that. I mean, it would mostly be random. I think the highest is you can find the old ancient fruit seeds in the mines, but you could potentially dig them up anywhere. They're just kind of a random loot drop. And then once you have that, you take it to Gunther. Gunther then gives you I think he gives you 1 ancient fruit seed you can plant, as well as the recipe, so that you can, in the future, whenever you get the random spawn of ancient fruit seeds, turn them into a plantable one. I would plant those in the greenhouse, because they can grow in all seasons. They're the most valuable crop, but they take a long time to actually get going. Dinosaur mayonnaise, you'll find dinosaurs in the skull caverns, so you want to look for those there. This void salmon you can catch once you unlock another location through that wizard quest line. Prismatic shards, mostly going to be a skull cavern thing. And then caviar, you're going to need a fish pond. And then catch a sturgeon at the lake. And then you can they will give you fish eggs, and then you will be able to make caviar from there, from those fish eggs. But you only need 5 of those, so just whatever kind of comes up, you can do that one. Can I go into the sewer from this entrance, or do I need to go through the other one? Oh, no, I can get in here through here too. Okay, sick. Because this is also like pseudo a fast travel thing. This is Krobus. Oh shoot, I didn't want to give him that. I don't have an empty hand. I should have looked at what that was. Anyone about me? Humans tend to destroy things they can't understand. Don't worry, Krobus. I like you. I'm not going to tell nobody about you. Alright, so first things first. Let's buy the star drop. And then let's buy one. Let's just get one void chicken egg to start with, because we gotta hatch them. We can really only hatch them one at a time. Because now this will pop me out over here. If it's kind of fast travel because the distance, like you pop out farther away than you did. I'm not sure if it actually helps because of how far away you still spawn in from the farm. But depending on what you're trying to do, it does let you get more this direction then. All right. Let's pop this egg in though while we're here. We don't have fish eggs yet. I birthed you. Why are you attacking me? I gave you life. Pop that in. I don't know if this can go in because we might be full up in here, but oh, let's grab that jade out so that it resets the go on it. Let's grab these. I gotta go to bed. It is 1:30 a.m. I gotta go to bed. 1:40. Oh, nice booksellers here today. And we have money. So we will let's go. Alright, let's just do that real quick. Yeah. We made it. We made it to bed. We're okay. We did it. Right, let's drink this though so we can speed up what we're doing today. Alright, let's ship everything. Boop, pop, boop, pop, boop, pop. Yeah, I think this is probably the last day I'm gonna play. I have a bad problem with when I hop on here though not going to bed. Like real life not going to bed. Alright, do that. those in the bin I got in there. But anyway, let's pop this in here, that there. And then take this to get to town faster. This is closed, right? But bookseller will be here. Question mark. Let's go this whole way. Yeah, Quint will be open now. Let's grab this for the. Let's grab what we can from the bookseller though. 5 books. That's good. Way of the Wind. This gains. I don't need any experience right now in farming. Horses. Horse the book. All areas. So now we should move a little faster. Okay. Let's have him process this. Alright, sick. And we'll go down, deal with our fish. Let's head back, sell everything we got. Sell everything we got. Maybe drop some stuff off at Robin's and get her working on something else. We don't have her working on anything. I need that. This. Grab all our jade because I might make a trip down to the desert. Let's grab these plants while they're here. Okay, head to Robin's. Construct farm building. Have that stuff with me. I don't have any of that stuff with me, eh? This is not one we super need, but let's get one there. Else we can put her on, so let's hit bus stop. Oh, it might be a specific day. So this is the wrong day, I think. Okay. Unfortunate. Let's see what Sandy's got. That's not what I thought I saw. Okie dokie. Grab some coconuts for Haley. That. Pair. 3 gold. Just confirm there's nothing useful down here. So far, not really. Alright, well, none of those spawned a ladder. That's unfortunate. Jump in. 13. That's a lot of levels. Didn't realize my health was that low. Nice, we got a little bit more iridium ore, but that's not going to be enough to do anything with yet. There's stuff here, but we gotta get going. We've got to get going. Alright, so we'll grab this. Nope, we can't. Sorry, inventory's full. Okay, we actually need to empty inventory out here. Okay, that should realistically be empty enough. What we're gonna do here, is we should make it just in time for the traveling trader. Survivor burger, nope, not really. Darn, we have spent too much money to be able to get this. We'll harvest up this hardwood. Last little bit down here. Grab that. Alright, and then we'll pop some of this stuff into our furnaces. only have the one iridium ore, so we're confirmed. We don't have anything extra. Okay, we have 2. That's nothing to write home about. Okay, and then let's grab this. Grab this coffee. Then we will head into town and get a couple gifts. Oh darn, some of them have already gone to bed. Yeah, that makes sense. A little later than normal. Really shouldn't have gone on Friday. Already given him to... Let's see, does he like these? He doesn't hate them. Already given to... Alright, now let's go and pack things up for next time. This in here, we'll toss that in there, we'll toss that in there. Let's get this rolling. Really need to make another keg of coffee at some point. Do that. Let's ship this. We'll keep the rest of these. Okay, and then let's run this through there. Yeah, that's enough to do. Oh, I need some coal as well. Truffle. Take this out. Put this in. Take this out. Put that on. Put this in. No, I don't want to drink it. Ship all that. And then I can ship those. So these guys will use. There we go. Alright. So I'm not gonna play through this day. I am gonna just run around and see what's ready on the farm and what's not today. So we have another rainy day. How are we progressing on casks? Okay. I could take something out. I think one of those is at least the silver wine, so we could take that out. Cranberries are going to be done. And then what about our kegs? They might not show yet, is the thing, because I wouldn't do those till later. Okay, so the first batch of kegs is done. I think the other ones will be ready tomorrow then. Yeah, then all of this, so we can get the strawberries to toss in there. No mail. It's another rainy day, and nothing down here should be ready yet. It's 8 and 12 days, I believe, for these. So yeah, they're still growing. That pine tar is done, but it doesn't look like we have any more or other items that we need. So I think we have this. I don't think I've actually got ancient fruit seed, which I think means I just got to go mining more. And this is Skull Cavern. This is Skull Cavern. I'm working on that. So these two we should have done soon. I gotta go talk to the wizard to get this going. So we might actually have to do these 5 versus the ancient fruit. Which is odd because usually I can get ancient fruit, but whatever. Whatever. Anyway. That's all I'm doing for tonight. It is late. It is time for bed. Anyway, thanks for hanging out. Have a good rest of your day, night, whatever it is, and I will see you next time. Bye-bye.